Good morning, guys, from downtown Berwick, Maine. In this video, we're going to talk about what this town has to offer. We're going to talk about some of the businesses here, the restaurants, and we're going to talk about some of the neighboring towns as well that also service Berwick. And if you stick around to the end, I'll take a drone way up high in the air and give you a bird's eye view of the downtown area and in some of the neighborhoods. And we're going to get after it right now. Before we get started, let's make sure that everybody is on the same page. So we're talking about Berwick, Maine right here, guys. You know, just above South Berwick to the west of North Berwick. You got Lebanon up here and Somersworth, which plays a big part in the community and economy of Berwick. Somersworth and Dover, New Hampshire. Rochester too, just because, you know, Rochester's got like 30,000 people. Berwick's got about 8,000 people. Somersworth's got 13,000 people. So I want to bring up Google Maps and give you a little bit more detail. Okay, once again, here's Berwick right here. And you're about, I would say from the southeast portion of Berwick, you're 25 minutes. But, you know, for up here, Murdoch Lake, we'll talk about that in a moment. But up in this area, you're a good 40 minutes at least to get to, you know, York Beach, you know, something like that. So just keep that in mind. So let's drill in a little bit more. And I focused on the downtown area of Berwick right here on the Salmon Falls River, which leads into the Piscataqua further down. Okay, this is the river that the Salmon Falls and the Piscataqua is what separates Maine from New Hampshire, all the way down to Portsmouth and Kittery, right down here. Oh, it's quite a wide ways if you don't zoom out, isn't it? There we go. Newcastle, Kittery. All right, so I'm just going to drill back here into Berwick and let you know where I'm going to go walking today for the video. So I did my introduction right in this downtown area. There's the town offices, and I walked right along here. There was that this Subway sandwich shop. There's the Bad Wolf Deli. And I'm going to walk over to the brewery that's in the downtown area and give you a view of there's the brewery right there, and give you a view of the river. I'll take the drone up, and then I'm going to take a walk through the neighborhoods, and I'm going to walk down here, through here. This area right here is where many years ago, prime tanning in the 70s was rocking, and they put some dangerous chemicals in the ground. So it ended up becoming a super fun site to clean up. And it's getting revitalized. And so that's going to be very obvious when I get to the drone footage and I start showing you all of that detail. Just a little bit more information about Berwick. It's about 38 square miles. So given the population is about 8,000, you know, that's fairly densely populated, but there's still, you'll notice when we get into the drone footage that is still very rural, similar to Lebanon, you know, Parsonsfield and things like that, only not quite as far as Parsonsfield to like shopping and gasoline. So there is a downtown area. It's very small, and I can tell you this town is going to change tremendously over the next 5 years. I think it could be a very good investment for some of us. Most of your shopping, if you're in Berwick, is done in Rochester and Somersworth, simply because you're not going to pay taxes and it's closer. The major bodies of water are Murdoch Lake, and that is way over here. And there is no houses around this lake. I think it might be entirely privately owned, but there is public access. You can get to Murdoch Lake. So Murdoch Lake is actually pretty big. It's 144 acres, making it pretty good size. It's the average depth is only 6 feet. So yeah, so it's pretty shallow, but you will see quite a few people fishing there. The maximum depth is 13 feet. All right, let's get back to Berwick. You know what? We'll come back to Google Maps in a little bit because I want to walk around and show you the area. Let's get to that first. This town is undergoing some great changes. Now, the downtown area of Berwick is really pretty small. It does have a few shops and fitness centers, and I'll try to list some of them here. Some of the restaurants include Bad Wolf Butcher and Deli. You've got Subway Sandwich Shop right here. You've got mainly local yolks, Enzo Benzo Specialty Donuts. You've got an Aroma Joe's, which is a franchise that's becoming popular in southern Maine. And beyond that, you travel to the neighboring towns for restaurants. That's pretty much all of downtown Berwick. It's really pretty small, but very cute. I should also mention, right in the downtown area is the Corner Point Brewing Company. Take a look at this beautiful view they have of the river. And across the river is Somersworth, where a lot of people in Berwick do their shopping. It's also where you'll find some of the box stores like Walmart. Okay, let's take the drone up in the air, and there's the brewery on the right. Somersworth's on the left. You can see the train tracks over there. Berwick's on the right. Just gonna cruise up the river, turn around, and go back down to the falls. Alright guys, I'm just going to turn the drone around here. And it's amazing, isn't it, that there isn't more houses like right on the river and businesses. But years ago, people wanted land for farming and things like that. And maybe the river was polluted back then. So it's just not the way the communities grew up. Yeah, look at that. It's so beautiful. Look at the falls. Okay guys, so remember, Somersworth is going to be a big part of your life. If you live in Berwick, usually it is. There's a lot of traffic in the morning, all day long over that bridge. That right over there on the right is the prime tanning site, the super fun site for the cleanup. And I'm going to stop the footage here to point out some landmarks. Okay, we got Kennebunk Savings Bank down there. We've got the downtown area, that little tiny area, that's all there is to it. But it's going to expand all the way around, I think, the prime tanning area, and this could be potentially a great area to buy real estate. You've got ice cream right there, Subway Deli, you know, I pointed out over there, and I'm going to walk around this whole area. And now as I pan to the right, you're going to see a lot more residential areas, and then off in the distance, I'll even go up in the drone out there as well. Now, if you've watched some of my other videos, you know that I'm a big fan of sidewalks. Some of them are in rough shape. But remember, this town is going through a revitalization. And so investors are pouring money into the town. Another building right here that I'm walking through in downtown, being fixed up as we speak. And I think what you're gonna see over the next 5 years is the real estate in Berwick is going to start to climb. So I'm coming into kind of the outskirts of the downtown area, and you can see across the street there's a Cumberland Farms where people are fueling up this morning before they head to work. All right, we're walking by the United Methodist Church down towards, I'm gonna walk back towards the downtown area. And I'm just trying to give you guys an idea of what the downtown area looks like, because if you decide to invest in Berwick, Maine, you wanna get a good idea of what it's like. And what I like to do is look around when I'm walking through these neighborhoods and look for signs of community pride, people taking care of their homes. You know, is this an area where I want to live? I listen to the birds. There's a lot of traffic in downtown Berwick in the morning. The reconstruction of the old prime tanning lot is a huge project. You can see that's going to take quite a while to finish, but it should add a lot of value to the downtown area. Some of the businesses that you'll find in downtown Berwick are the Salmon Falls Garden Center, the Beaver Dam Campground. There's the Hackmatack Playhouse where they put on plays. I've been to a few of those. There's a Tuckahoe Turf Farms. There's a veterinary clinic. If we get out to some of the more rural areas, you'll find farms, you'll find automobile service shops, and just like the rest of Maine, you're seeing a lot of cannabis stores. All right, guys, what I did is I walked. You saw me walking around this area of the brewery, then I'm gonna walk up here. All right, and then I took a left at Cumberland Farms right there where people fueling up. The church was right there. Yep, Berwick United Methodist Church. I walked down here. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk up Rochester Street, take you into this neighborhood right here and show you around, give you an idea of what it looks like. Guys, if you're new to our channel, my name is Michael and my partner is Margaret. And if you'd like to learn everything there is to know about living in Southern Maine, click subscribe and tap the bell so that you'll be the first to learn about the current market in Southern Maine. We get calls and text messages every day from people just like you looking to move in 9 days to 90 days. Just give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or our favorite, schedule a Zoom. We can help you make a smooth move to Southern Maine. Okay, I'm getting a little bit further out of the downtown area, and you can see that some of the sidewalks are really nice. Cute area of town. I am noticing that there's a lot of traffic here, and this is pretty early in the morning. There's a lot of cars driving through here. So I turned off the main roads to see what it's like in these side neighborhoods. So consequently, you know, you usually don't see sidewalks in these side neighborhoods, except for maybe in towns like Sanford. But in this neighborhood, it's nice, it's quiet. It is an awesome morning today. I'm so glad I decided to come out and do a video shoot. This neighborhood, I think what we're looking at is some multifamilies, some single family homes. Berwick is, I would say, you know, a starter home community in some areas. And remember, I'm in the downtown area. A little bit later in this video, I'll go out into the country more, into the more rural areas, and give you an idea of what it's like in those areas as well. And I've seen several of these big speed bumps, which means they're trying to slow traffic down. That's a good idea. Sun's just coming up. I haven't seen a lot of people out walking this morning. All right, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start making my way back to the downtown area, back to my truck. Make sure that when you're visiting these neighborhoods, that you go for a walk both early in the morning and later in the afternoon. Because to me, the neighborhoods can kind of take on a different, what am I trying to say? Different atmosphere. So I like to walk them, you know, different types of the day, ideally different times of the year as well. All right, back out to Rochester Street. Gonna head down this hill and head back down to the downtown area. Okay guys, the bridge to Somersworth's on the right, Salmon Falls is on the right, and I'm just gonna take this left here. There's Kennebunk Savings Bank right there, new bank in town, and I'm gonna head up right along here. You saw me walking on there. There's some ice cream place on the right there. The truck is hiding it. That's the prime tanning area that's getting cleaned up. And up here on the right will be Cumberland Farms. The United Methodist Church will be on the left. And I'm just going to head up and get into more different neighborhoods. You can still walk to this neighborhood I'm about to show you, but I didn't want to walk that far. You can see sidewalks, at least on the left-hand side of the road. And I'm going to come up here. We'll see Aroma Joe's here pretty quick on the left. And then we're going to come up on my turn. And then after that, I'm going to take you into Zillow and give you an idea of what real estate costs in this area. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this left-hand turn, excuse me, right here on the left. And I'm going to take you into that neighborhood. We're going to check it out. Okay, guys, so newer construction in here. Homes are going to be a little bit more expensive than that area that I showed you earlier. More land, more space. Quieter for sure. So, this is what, if you can afford it, then you want to look at some of these houses in this area because close to downtown, if you like that, you like to walk to Somersworth, you're a walker like me, then this could be an ideal neighborhood for you because it's, I don't know, maybe half a mile to the downtown area where I was earlier. So just to try to take it all in here. And hey, look, guys, if you're looking for a realtor, that's why I create these videos. It's a lot of fun for me, but I do work as a realtor, so please give me a call and hit the like button if you're getting something out of this video. Thank you very much. Okay, guys, I'm in Zillow, and we're looking at pending and under contract properties. So this is the downtown area right there. Just to kind of come in. Downtown area, 500,000. Right. Nice little home. 575. And that's in that neighborhood that I was just driving through. Give you an idea of that. If we get a little bit more rural, right now you're going to get even more land. 3-bedroom, 2-bath. And if you want a lot of land, or this could be a nicer house. So Berwick, guys, is up and coming. I really think in 5 to 10 years, this is going to be a great place to have bought real estate. Now what we're going to do is we're going to head out of town more. You're going to see it's going to get more rural. You're going to see more farmland. You're also going to see a lot more woods, and that's going to become apparent when I go up in the drone and give you a bird's eye view of the area as well, so you can see some of the more rural areas of Berwick. So just try to take it all in, guys. All right, here we go. We're going up in the drone. And what I like to do is I like to cruise up to about 400 feet. And we're looking, right now, we're looking southeast. So I don't think we're going to see the ocean, but we're going to climb quite a bit in altitude. And you're going to see a lot of woods because it's rural, very... a lot of southern Maine. You would think that, it's really built up, and it is when you get into the towns or you're right along the coast. But even in Wells, Agunquit, those towns, still a lot of woods, a lot of rural area in all of southern Maine, really. As I pan to the right, we're going to be looking down towards the Kittery area and back towards New Hampshire there, Somersworth. There's the downtown area, prime tanning. And as we scroll more to the right, we're looking over towards Rochester, New Hampshire. That's probably Northeast Pond is my guess, and Lebanon. Yeah, so this is a lot of Berwick in the bottom half of the screen. Just very rural. I hope you're getting a lot out of this video, guys. Please smash that like button if you are. Thank you. All right, guys, that wraps up Berwick, Maine. I hope you found this video informative. And remember, whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, just give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or our favorite, schedule a Zoom. And until next time, we hope to show you around Maine.